important things in trying to establish the modus operandi for our awareness campaign. I canvass for unity, I canvass for inclusiveness, I canvass for discipline, I canvass for accommodation for every sector of the economy, for stakeholders to come together, to understand ourselves, to be united in advancing the course of history. And what is that course of history? The reform policy of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have brought so much successes in every sector of the economy, increased the revenue, infrastructural gaps are being closed every day, and more monies are being made available to the subnationals and to local governments. And the dividends of the reform policies are trickling down. So we must come as a way of encouraging this bold vision of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We must queue behind him, give him all the necessary support, help him also in creating the awareness, join hands as citizens, supporting our security agencies for enhanced security provision to the country. So we want to have a secured space, a secured Nigeria, a prosperous Nigeria, where every man and woman will go about his or her businesses without fear of any molestation by bandits. So that's the whole story about the 4 or 5 cardinal signals that will advance the prosperity agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Ambassadors can advance on voters across the country.
First, I must commend Mr. President for putting the Renewed Hope ambassadors together. I think there's no machinery that has a more concerted effort for grassroots mobilization, and I'm confident that with the numbers that have been reeled out today, from the national directors to the zonal directors to the local government directors, pooling units and ward directors. So we're talking of almost 5 million people going out into the field with the right narrative, with the right communication skills, and are able to tell Nigerians at the grassroots in a language they can understand what Mr. President has done for the nation and for people. That is the difference Renewed Hope ambassadors bring to the table. And these are verifiable persons that can get all the way down to the grassroots. So we believe that with this retreat, a lot will be done to really educate everyone on what is expected and see that we can have that victory in 2027, which is the result that is expected. And of course, beyond that, there's a lot of learning that is going to be done, networking that is going to be done, and then connection with the people at the grassroots. This will be really stepped down all the way to the grassroots.
So what do you think is the strongest point of this administration?
Well, for me, I think the strongest point for Mr. President is the economic reform. And I believe that those other places which requires some upgrade would receive that attention almost immediately. But the president has done well, and he has been able to reach down to the common man, and I believe more will be done to get to every single doorstep in Nigeria and change lives of people for the better.
The essence of this retreat is actually twofold. One, and most importantly, is to ensure that this structure, these people, that they are adequately enlightened to provide support, to galvanize, to mobilize support for the president in the fight for a safer Nigeria. We know that we have security problem, and we need as citizens to support Mr. President in securing the entire country. So the essence of this retreat is that from now, the sessions that we'll have from now till evening and the entire tomorrow will be on mobilization. How we mobilize people to provide for a safer Nigeria. And at the same time, to show the entire country that never in the history of our country have we seen such a structure, such a movement, such an organization that has been completely focused on mobilizing. So at the end of the day, when the elections come and go, when elections are won, let people not complain too much, because while they were busy doing their intra-party internal squabbles and arguing about the process of their nomination, this platform has provided the All Progressive Government Forum and All Progressive Congress, and has provided Mr. President the opportunity to be able to reach out to the Nigerians and to prepare for the elections as well.
What's the influence of the renewed Hope ambassadors on Nigerian voters across the country?
On Nigerian voters, because we are completely in the grassroots, we are in wards, we are in the polling units, we have 25 people in the polling units, we have ward level, we have everything. The importance is that we are a vehicle that we use to enlighten people. That's the importance. To mobilize, organize, and enlighten people. Thank you.
Well, of course, maybe you would have heard about the structure, the presentation by the DG and maybe other speakers. The structure is such that it has the national office, it had the zonal office, it had the state office, it had the ward coordinators, then it had polling unit coordinators. At the polling unit, you have about 25 canvassers per polling unit. So you find out that it's structured from up to bottom. And I don't think there is any other organization that has such structure. So I would say that there is never anything like this before.
Okay, so what do you think should be a take-home from this retreat?
Well, people should know that APC is prepared for this election, and not only that is prepared for the election, is prepared to win and win very convincingly. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm really happy and excited to be in this very important and timely retreat. The timing is auspicious because as we have just concluded the primaries, people need to know what are the mindsets of people that make Renewed Hope agenda tick. How is our mind working? What are our thoughts and aspirations and comfort? I will just summarize it in a very short conversation. Renewed Hope is the culmination of the consolidation of the legacies of APC that started more than 12, 13 years ago. When the journey started then, people were not convinced that this legacy will be consolidated, will be compounded into one united, indivisible entity. But God has helped us. God has helped the legacy. God has helped Nigeria. God has helped APC by the emergence of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is a president like no other, one who has prepared for this job more than 2 decades ago. He cannot prepare for a job and be aloof. I can be sure that even in a dream on a bed, Asiwaju thinks Nigeria. Asiwaju thinks prosperity. Asiwaju thinks unity. Asiwaju needs value addition to the system. That is what Renewed Hope has come to do. That is why at this point in time, when we're just about embarking on the campaign, we need to come together, rationalize, properly articulate what are the inner feelings, inner workings, the framework, the work plan of Renewed Hope agenda. And to put it simply, is for the sake of Nigeria and Nigerians.
Clear to the coordinators who will take it down to the local government coordinators, ward coordinators, and the polling unit mobilizers. You have heard the message should go to 176,000 polling units, where we have 25 representing us at every polling unit, making a total of 4.1 million mobilizers for the renewed hope, is taking the message of reform, because unless we take the message, there will be a disconnect. There is progress in the figures, but we want to see progress on the people. So that's the essence of this retreat.